And a quick update, NIM has been listed over at the Trade Satoshi Exchange. You can find it at tradesatoshi.com altogether. Just do a search for NIM and the symbol will pop up, and then all the information of what's going on in the exchange can be found. Of course, you'll have to set up an account. And if you have any questions, feel free to come over to our Nimiq community. Best way to get there, if it's your first time, is just go over to our website, nimiq.com, click on the community, and then click on Discord, and you'll be directed to either set up an account, or if you already have a Discord account, it'll direct you right to our Discord channels, and you can ask questions and see what's happening.
Before, like, how much time is this software going to take? That's very, very new. And even in the engineering, different engineerings, software is probably the newest one. You know, like, because, well, if you don't count like aerospace or stuff like that, but I mean, like, civil engineering, we've been building buildings since, who knows, like, we had bridges since at least the Romans, right? Like, that's 2,000 years at least. But software is really new. So there's a lot of stuff that we are actually just learning how to do. I think the team is working pretty well. Everybody seems to be very good and focused, and they know what they need to do. And I think that's the important thing. So I think we are getting a lot of work done. Real rule, the way I see it, because I get asked this a lot, like people who have projects and they say, I want to do a new blockchain, and I always say, like, is there any reason why you wouldn't want to implement that on top of another blockchain? Because you're right, doing a blockchain is really, really hard, you know? It's like, well, like doing a new CPU or a new architecture. You usually don't want to do that. You want to build something on top of Intel's or ARM's or whatever, right? So if you can build something on top of Ethereum, for example, which is usually where you can, you have the most, is the most flexible right now to build stuff on, then you want to do it that way. But for example, Nimiq is impossible to do on top of any other blockchain, so we had no choice. The only way to do this is with its own blockchain, and that's what we did.
Jam it on the keyboard. You're a fast typer. That's how you type code?
So the answer to your question of how does it feel that we've grown to this size, I think it's amazing to see how we've managed to bring a really capable, hardworking crew together that's mutually inspiring. I really like how everybody makes the other part work better, harder. I feel like there's a very nice, and everybody's very self-motivated. I like that too. I see that often in other things I've seen. You always have to kind of like make sure, you know, are you still like excited? And most people here, you don't really need to tell them what to do. I mean, if anything, they're coming to you, hey, what do you want me to do next? So that's really nice. I like that. Yeah, it's like this whole village idea. So to have a village of nerds to hint, I think it's something on our minds. You know, so we're gonna see how we can keep that spirit, that Nimiq momentum that we want to build, and that mid to long-term vision will require to make everybody comfortable here. You know, with the mid to long term, as long as they want to be here for those times that they're here. For that, we really need to. Good stuff.